Starting a new journey can be pretty challenging at times. It doesn't matter whether you've been on your journey for years and years and years, or if this is like your first time where you're setting out to do something that you set your mind to. Beginning that process can be kind of intimidating, and it can bring a lot of struggles. It can bring a lot of gifts, but it can also bring a lot of challenges. And so what I wanted to do today is give you some practical pieces of advice, things that you can use on your journey to getting to where you want to go, so you can make that process a little bit easier, a little bit more fun, a little bit less up and down roller coastery when things aren't going the way that you think they should. And I think this is one of the biggest places to start, which is whenever you start a journey, whenever you set your mind to go do something, you have this image of what it's going to look like. You have this dream, right? This vision. And one of the things that you need to know right at the beginning is that no matter how much you plan, no matter how many times that you go over the plan and you try to scratch out A plus B equals C, there are going to be so many things on that journey that come up that are going to surprise you. Some of them are going to completely kick your butt. Some of them are going to just be wildly unexpected. And this is one of the practical pieces of advice that I want to give you, is that one of the expectations that you can hold is actually to expect the unexpected, because those things are going to come. When you're sitting there and you're planning out something, you're going, I really want to go in this direction, I really want to make this happen for myself, there are going to naturally be things that you possibly couldn't have even predicted. You can't even make them up in your head. Knowing that, when you head out on that journey, when you start exploring a little bit more, when you head in directions that you've never headed out in before, and you come across those things that are really unexpected, you go, yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things that he said, yeah, I got to expect the unexpected, because no matter how much I plan, I'm still going to get my butt kicked at times. I'm still going to be challenged in weird ways, or even more possible, really good things on that journey, right, also can come up for you. And maybe this is another big thing too, is the mentality in which you head into that journey is super, super important. Because if you're heading into your newfound endeavor with a ton of fear, a ton of anxiety, a ton of doubt, that's just going to proliferate. That's just going to keep on showing up for you more and more and more and more. And it's going to be a huge, huge, huge mental roadblock in terms of you actually trying to make this journey happen, this new dream, this new vision. And like I said, whether this is the first time you're doing it or whether this is the 10th year that you've been doing it, these things are going to show up for us. These things are going to happen on journeys. And so be willing to be really flexible. Be willing to allow yourself to get confronted with the things that you couldn't see. You're not doing it wrong just because it's not going according to the plan that you had at the beginning. You're actually doing it right. You're finding out what it's going to be like for you on that journey. Because for many other people, maybe they headed kind of in the same route. Yeah, they might be able to give you some sort of an idea of what might happen, but in general, you are going to have a completely unique experience. You are going to have a completely unique set of events that are going to come up just for you. And being willing to adapt and adjust, being willing to move and shift with what's happening versus holding on so tightly to the journey or the plan that you thought would actually have to be implemented on that journey. The flexibility is going to give you the capacity to actually move forward, to actually head in the direction that you need to head versus the direction that you want to head. Okay? So there's some faith that's involved here. There's some trust that's involved here. But if you give yourself the ability to adapt and adjust along the way, and you know that the unexpected is going to happen on that journey, when the unexpected does happen, you're not going to freak out, you're not going to panic, you're not going to lose yourself. You're just going to go, okay, adapt and adjust. If you really get your butt kicked and you need to take a step back and just breathe, right? And just relax and just allow yourself to regroup, that's okay too, right? I'm here in these videos to be able to give you these practical skills and tools to get you to go to where you want to go and to get you to be where you want to be. And there's going to be so many different things that come up, even in the filming of these videos, new concepts, new ideas. There are probably like 3 or 4, even within this video that I've already talked about today, that are going to be able to be talked about in future videos. But the point of the matter is that every new journey that you take is going to be different. Every new journey that you take is going to demand something different from you. And to be willing to step up, to be willing to evolve and not do the same things over and over and over again all the time, because you're new. You're a new person in comparison to the last journey, and you're going to have to show up in new ways to continue to grow in new ways going forward.